pones noobs at various video games, including Dance Dance Revolution. That one's fucking stupid.
Listen.
Yeah.
That's all you need to make an orgasm.
What's John eating again?
That's all you need. Nothing else.
What? Oh, you need a 20-pounder, huh? A little 20-pound note?
I can't use that here.
Don't forget, John, we are on non-audio and video. We're on both, so you got to make sure. You get
If I try to give a stripper one of those, she's just going to look at me and think it's Monopoly money and give it back.
Hopefully after the dance.
Is this metric? Does this translate?
The other day, a girl was texting. We were texting back and forth, and we're talking about a bunch of shit, just crazy ass shit. And she types back, S is in Sam, O is in Oscar, H is in Henry, F is in Frank. And I'm like,
what's that one?
What is? Yeah, that's what I said. What the fuck is that? You know what that is?
What?
Sense of humor failure.
I've never heard of that one before.
Dude,
I never heard of that one either before. And then there's like, she goes, well, go on the internet slang. And I'm looking at the things, and there's slangs on the internet that are longer than the actual word is replacing. I'm like,
So,
of course it is.
Mike was doing, he was frantically searching for blowjob slang.
yeah, I got that. It's called JW.
NABJ. Need a blowjob.
No, my slang is shorter. It's not longer. Like there's a slang for "and" that's 6 letters.
What?
Because "and" is such a funny word. You got to have a slang for it.
Of course.
So, at what point did you tell her to start talking to you like an adult?
Well, when her parents came home, I said, "Enough's enough."
You start talking like an adult. He made you. It took the junk out of the mouth. All right.
Like that guy said the other day, hey, she's only 19. Let's have a younger sister.
Well, yeah, and her name is Kip Winger. She's only 17 on that one. John, you familiar with the band Winger?
No, sir.
Yeah, they had, one of their most popular songs was "She's Only 17."
17.
But then there was Barry Mardones from the lovely New Jersey who sang a song about a woman. He's like, she's just 16 years old. And I'm sure, John, you've heard the song before because the song goes, if I had wings, I'd lift you up and take you into my arms and show you love like you've never seen. Like you've never seen. Oh.
I never heard that song.
You have heard the song. Then, should I sing it in the proper form? If I had wings, I'd lift you up and take you into my arms and show you love like you've never seen. Never seen. Oh.
I may hit the next station button.
Oh, wow. Somebody's going to hit it. God damn. So
I never heard that song.
I said do it proper.
Well, I did do it proper. That's how it goes. But that is one of the worst songs.
Yacht rock right there.
Yeah, I was thinking your baby name thing was going to be like Aunt said. I thought it was going to be like all kinds of crazy ass shit. Which a Kevin is a wooden dildo from ancient Greece. I mean, what the fuck is that?
But see, nobody's discussed what an icy mic is, and I was trying to elaborate, but he cut me off because he doesn't want me to say Mike. He doesn't want me to make fun of the name Mike because his, in fact,
I don't know what a mic is. I mean,
an icy mic. I'll try to break it down radio style. Okay?
Go ahead.
Yeah, because we're so proper.
Oh yes, it's where you take a bowel movement, if you will, a number 2 into a toilet, and you rescue the wooden boat, and you put it in the freezer. And you reintroduce it back to its natural habitat once it is in a frozen turd form. Such is the icy mic.
Oh, what about the one that's the Alaskan pipeline where you freeze that, and then you put it in a condom, and then you give it to a girl in one way or another?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I would
Somebody's got to get some other hobbies. That's just fucked up.
That's what an icy mic is. I dare you to Google it. And while you're at it, Google Blue Waffle.
No, Blue Waffle is the thing about Blue Waffle is it is an internet fake. That whole thing is a hoax.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's a fake. Google that. Wikipedia that. It'll tell you all about it.
I'm going to need to see proof of this.
Oh, you don't want to see proof of it. Look up what's worse than a Blue Waffle.
Everybody knows a girl in high school who had the Blue Waffle. It's just an urban legend, man.
It is an urban legend. There you go. He's just said it right there. The Rubik's Cube. Did you guys ever have a Rubik's Cube when you were kids?
I never figured those fuckers out.
Really?
I wanted to take it apart and solve it.
Of course you did.
I did it once. It took me 4 weeks.
I was always pretty good at doing the old Rubik's Cube.
My brother solved it, but I found out later on he just peeled all the stickers off and then just put them back on.
Yeah, we've all done that.
I didn't do that. I actually tried to do it and solve it. And I can solve them pretty good. It'll take me a long time. But this kid just set the world record and did it in 4.90 seconds.
What?
A fully discombobulated deal in front of everybody, and people went crazy like he was one of the fucking Beatles.
How are you able to see all the colors and know exactly where to turn and everything in 4 seconds?
Some people just got it.
Yeah, but there's so many different starting combinations. How do you make it fair to the next guy that he's going to have a starting starting point that's the same?
You know what I think they do? I think they get it to a base thing. Like I think there's an initial for the contest, for the Guinness Book of World Records. I think they have an initial start, or they'll just do it for however long, or an initial kind of thing. I don't know the stipulations of that, but that's actually something that we should look into.
Are all Rubik's Cubes all made the same and they start at the same point? Are they, when you buy it, it is already scrambled?
It's already solved.
Solved.
Yeah, but if they start at the same point, then basically it's just memorizing the turns and the steps. It's not really a technique. If we started screwing around with a Rubik's Cube and I tossed to a guy and he did it in 4 seconds, that's one thing. But to always know it's going to start in the exact same spot, then that's like when people used to play Pac-Man and knew the path, so they never die.
Oh, like the algorithm of the pattern?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's fun to watch once, but after that, it's not that much fun.
Yeah, I'll give
Although
you...
4 seconds is really moving with your fingers, but
still. Hell yeah! You saw the kid that did it with his feet, and he did it with his hands in like under 2 or 3 minutes. I think it was. He solved one with his right hand, one with his left hand, and one with his feet in under 3 minutes. And then there was a Swedish guy.
Now he's making thousands in Thailand.
I still get stuck in my T-shirt when I try to take it off.
Yeah, exactly. Bullshit. I bend over to tie my shoes, sometimes it's a challenge. Okay.
Fuck it, I'm switching to Velcro.
John, I know you have such challenges.
It's your birthday, John.
I think he's half in the bag. I think it's what it is. He's half in the bag. It's halfway through his birthday. Wait, what time is it in England right now?
They're coming up to 1 o'clock.
Jesus.
A.M.?
Yeah.
Oh, no. So you're fuckered already.
I'm getting there.
All I've seen you do is eating. Are you eating edibles? Is that what it is? You just get
he's
it's
higher than God eating edibles.
Ant is wearing, just to let you guys, a Minion shirt of the amazing Stephen King book It with Tim Curry. Oh, he's got all the characters on there. He's got oh wow! You can take a photo of that and put it on the Pod Tsunami website.
Will do.
It's all the
you
Minions.
Go any lower, and I'm clicking off.
It's all.
I'm not wearing pants.
Oh God! To see a Guatemalan penis makes me rock hard. So Mikey, bring some more stories our way, man.
Well, there's a big debate going on about Thanksgiving if it's stuffing or dressing. So, what do you guys call it?
Stuffing.
Stuffing, yeah.
I call it stuffing. I mean, I don't put it on my turkey. I put it in my turkey, so it wouldn't be dressing.
It's well up there.
I guess if you make it outside the turkey, you can call it dressing. But I mean, it's you put it outside and you're dressing the plate. You're kind of dressing. I could see how that could be seen. But why is it really a debate? Everybody wants to make a fucking debate out of everything.
Well, the thing is that exactly like you said, if it was cooked outside, in a pan, it was dressing. If it cooks inside, it's stuffing. But just like everything else in the United States, where you have people who call it pop and people who call it soda, you have people who call it a bag, people who call it a sack. They just want to do something different, just to say something about it. Yeah. But now, about 30% of the United States calls it dressing, and there's people are up in arms. But going back to a couple weeks ago,
arms? I want to meet that
Christmas
person.
I would draw weapons on somebody if they disagreed with my nomenclature for stuffing.
I want to meet the guy who's up in arms. I want to meet the guy who goes, it's fucking dressing, or it's freaking stuffing. I want to meet those guys that are so aggro and so angry.
Let's take a call from one day.
It's got to be the same group that's so angry about everything else. About if we say in the Pledge of Allegiance we say the word God, or if we're
Never
It's just
did say Merry
they got nothing
Christmas.
better to do.
That's the best part about it.
Our whole thing is everybody's cutting corners and cutting money on the Starbucks cup, and I think that they did the Starbucks cup the way they did because it probably cost twice as much just to get that second color on there, the white.
Yeah,
So it's
they
a red.
can't afford it, yeah.
Why's it got to be the white, Mike?
It's a red cup
Why's
because
it
I
got-
want it to be a red
Why's
cup.
it got to be the white? He's saying the white
This
is
thing,
right.
I don't have this story teed up, but here's the. You guys remember the kid that the clock kid who brought the
yeah.
Me, Flavor
makeshift
Flav?
bomb?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he made the makeshift bomb and he brought it.
He
to
didn't make a
school.
bomb. He made a
It wasn't a
clock.
bomb.
No, a makeshift. It was an imitation bomb, but he brought it to
No,
school.
it was not.
No, it was
an
a-
imitation bomb.
He made a clock.
It was an alarm clock.
But it looked like a bomb.
Well, I'll give you that.
Okay, so I wasn't saying that it was a bomb. I'm saying it was a makeshift or an imitation bomb. He brought it to school. and
Look,
the
just
kid's
because he
name's
strapped
Mohammed,
a couple of road flares to it doesn't mean
But the kid's name is Muhammad.
Yep.
He got arrested. They figured it out. They sent him home. No, now the parents are asking for $10 million from the city,
15, yeah.
$5 million from the school district, 15 total. Otherwise, they're going to sue for all their humiliation and whatever. Come on. Muhammad walked into a public place with something that resembled a bomb,
And he was a
and
kid,
he can't
though.
believe that somebody thought that it might be a bomb.
I would let him sue. I mean, what's that, like 10,000?
Well, it's just going to cost time and money, and they should sue because I don't think unless you've got a bunch of idiots on the jury, which that happens, how much could you really get for that?
I think you can get $1 million or $2 million from that, from the school board. Easy.
I just had to do jury duty a couple months ago. I've seen the idiots that go jury duty.
I thought you were. How'd you do that if
I
you're not a
went one-
citizen?
I went one time and there was a traffic accident, and you'd have thought that we were trying to solve the worst problem in the world with some of these people.
Well, it's
in-
because you got people in there trying to make their
Jesus
bitches,
Christ.
make their britches way bigger than they
Jesus
are.
Christ. So Ant and Mike have done jury duty.
I haven't.
So that's just restored my faith in the fucking justice
I skipped
system.
out on jury duty. Hey, hold on. I've gotten 2 jury notices, and I've skipped out on them both. I haven't even called in. One of them I did. But
And
the
now
other one
that
I'm
Mike's
just like,
on the air telling all this stuff, now they're going to be after him.
dude, they can come after me now for fucking skipping a freaking case of some.
You get paid for doing it, don't you?
No,
Oh,
not
come
really.
on, dude.
Little
You know what?
to nothing.
You get like
What they-
$20
what
a
they
Little
big
to
dance.
nothing.
This is what I got the last time I
Which
did jury duty. It's a box of tacks. That's what I got. You don't get shit for doing jury duty. It's like $5. Was it like $5 or $6 a day, and that's it.
And if you get it like a
Yeah, but
murder,
you sit in the room and before they call you to a case, you sit in that room,
yeah.
and it's just like
Reprobate.
you get dumber
sitting.
from sitting there, right?
You do.
It's just like you sit there and you listen to these people's conversations, and everybody's complaining because they're sitting there like it's going to change. It was horrible.
I won't do it. I won't do jury duty. I will not do my civic fucking duty because most likely the jackass that is in there has done something fucking stupid. And I mean, I've researched many a time on how to get out of jury duty properly. You know, some people will bring in shit like a briefcase
Just
full
going
of full of coconuts and
Real
shit.
crazy. Just going to act really
No.
crazy.
Do you believe
doesn't work.
And he's
No.
like, well,
Doesn't-
in certain
they've seen all
situations,
this.
do you believe
Yeah.
people are guilty? And I'm like, fuck yeah, this guy's here for a reason. He's probably fucking guilty. I said, I don't got time for this. And that's
And
what
those
I
people who
lied.
try-
I lied and told them I was a racist, and they were like, "No, it doesn't matter. Get in there."
Yeah.
Wow.
really.
And the people who try all those stupid gimmicks,
You didn't say
they
that.
may not put them on a case, but they make them sit there longer than anybody.
Yeah.
Oh, of
If
course.
you don't get out, you just get to sit there longer and
If
be
you
punished.
happen to get like a grand jury thing or a murder trial that goes on, it can stretch 4, 5, 6 months where you're getting paid like 80 cents a day.
Yeah, but look at the OJ trial. They got stuck in a fucking
Yeah.
hotel room and they couldn't do anything for
a lot
how
of them
long?
lost their jobs because they had nothing. They had to write a book when they got out.
No,
They had
no,
to
no,
employ
no.
them.
They can't lose their jobs for jury duty. You cannot fire a person upon jury duty, and that is
You know, if you really got in a decent case that was somewhat interesting, that might be a little benefit to us. But usually, they're all dumbass things.
Yeah, but it's also interesting. It's like watching a book, is what it is. A very, very boring material.
Boring
So, did you see
Terrible.
Mr. Wilson pull up to the traffic light on December 3rd, 1971? Yes, I did. So when he
Objection,
pulled
Your
up
Honor.
to the traffic light, did he signal? Oh my Jesus! Get on with it!
No, you're doing it wrong. You're supposed to show up and pretend it's like an episode of Matlock.
Matt.
Yeah.
You get Andy Griffith on the thing.
Petricelli there. Thanks,
Yeah,
Petricelli.
but if I knew that it was going to be like that, or Law and Order, if I knew that 45 minutes in the guy was going to get tricked into confessing, I'd have been happy. I didn't know I'm going to be there an hour. I'm out there.
Yeah, right. I want freaking
The whole
Angela.
point is you're serving the justice system. That's the whole point of the idea.
I get the whole.
Someone's getting a free,